An Osceola County father will spend decades behind bars for a deadly crash that claimed 4 lives. Richard Ferguson allowed his teenage son to drive without a license. That teen blew a stop sign and hit and killed a grandmother and her 3 grandchildren back in 2022. Channel 9 reporter J.J. Burton joining us live outside the Osceola County Courthouse. And J.J., some really tough emotional testimony that you heard from both families today.
Yeah, both families, they were crying. It was sad for all involved. Now, we also heard from Richard Ferguson and his daughter. They talked about that they said that he's sorry, and the daughter asked the judge not to give him the maximum because he also has prostate cancer, stage 4 prostate cancer. However, the victim's family, they spoke as well, and they said they wanted the maximum. From the witness stand, facing the family of the 4 victims and his family, 69-year-old Richard Ferguson read a letter he wrote.
I am truly deeply sorry for your loss, for your suffering, and for the permanent emptiness left in your life.
On September 3rd, 2023, Ferguson's then 15-year-old son, Richard, ran a stop sign while driving his father's Impala. He crashed into Trinidad Hernandez's gray SUV. Hernandez and her 3 grandchildren, ages 1, 9, and 11, all died. Prosecutors say Richard gave his son permission to drive knowing he didn't have his driver's license.
If you gave your son the permission to back that car out, you did give your son the keys, did you not?
No, I did not.
Richard's daughter and niece spoke about what a good father he is and he made a mistake. And they also asked the judge not to give him the maximum because he has stage 4 prostate cancer. The mother of the 3 kids, Sabrina Hernandez, had this to say in response.
This man is still alive. Your guy's family is still alive. If you want to hug him, you can hug him. Guess what? If I want to hug my children, I have to hug a vase full of a pile of ashes that sit in my damn living room.
After the sentencing, Ferguson whispered to his family appeal as he walked out of the court. Ferguson's son, Richard Ferguson, he is in the juvenile detention center, and he will stay there at least until he's 19 years old. Reporting in Osceola County, I'm J.J. Burton, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Wow. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Ty with Opinionated Grind. I'm back again today with yet another tragic video, man. Jesus Christ, man. This is a tough one, man. And the thing is, man, when I first heard about this one, I was like, wait, what? I had to run it back, guys. I had to read up on it a little bit because I was like, what happened? Guys, look. This is one of those unfortunate, sad, once again, tragic situations, man, where I would probably call this an irreversible mistake. That's just what you got to chop it up as. It's an irreversible mistake. And due to this mistake, multiple lives were lost. We're talking about at least 4, okay, in this tragic car accident. And the sad thing, guys, is that, you know, looking at the picture of the father, I mean, you can see, you can feel, like, the sorriness, the emotion, man, like, knowing that his life is over because of something that his son did. And what's also sad is that, as it stated, the son didn't have a license. He was an unlicensed driver. So technically, he shouldn't have never been on the road in the first place. So if he never had the father's keys, he would have never been on the road. And possibly this would have never happened. And these 4 souls will still be walking the earth as we speak. But now, as a result of a bad decision from this young man's father, again, 4 lives were lost. And 3 of them were babies. They were little kids. They didn't even get a chance to grow up. And what hits me the hardest is from the father's perspective, because as I read in somebody's comment, you know, about this same video and this whole situation, he paid the ultimate price for his son. He did. He paid the ultimate price. Now, unfortunately, you know, the son is also, as you heard, locked up as well. He's in juvie for the next, I guess, 3 or 4 years, you know, until he's at least 19. So with this situation, man, it's a lose-lose all the way around. Nobody wins. You have 4 people unalived as a result of a poor decision making, and then you have one person spending the rest of his life in prison, and then you have the offspring of this person, at least for the next few years, you know, in the system, locked up in juvie. So again, it's a lose-lose. I mean, nobody wins in this situation. And then to top it all off, guys, he's battling stage 4 prostate cancer. I'm like, oh my God. When I first read that, man, I was like, are you serious? So he's already dealing with that. And now he's got to spend the next almost 40 years in prison. Now, I don't know the age of this guy, but he looks like he's probably in his 50s already. So 37 years, he gonna be damn near in his 90s at that point, right, guys? 60, 70, 80. Yeah. Depending on how you know, what age he is in the 50s. I mean, again, we don't know what age it is, but yeah, he looked like he about in his maybe near 50s. 55, 56 maybe, I'm guessing. So yeah, he gonna be pretty much like 90 years old. If he makes it that long, because again, he's got stage 4 prostate cancer. So, oh boy, yeah, this is a rough one, man. And the sad thing is, guys, you know, again, this father has to not only bear what his son did, but he's also has to bear those 4 lost souls as well. So all of that's on his mind on a regular basis, man. And again, I can see it in his eyes. He's truly sorry for what happened, for what his son did. But it's not on his son completely. I mean, he gave his son authorization to drive that vehicle. So pretty much, guys, in a nutshell, the father had to pay for this because the son is only 15 years old. Well, he was 15 at the time of this tragedy. So he's underage. Now, if the son was 18 or older, government views you as an adult. I won't say a full-grown adult, but you are an adult. So then he probably would have got locked up himself, and the father would have been free and clear. But because he's 15, he's considered a minor. So your parent is still responsible for you under the age of 18, and that's the reason why he had to pay the price for this. So, yeah, this is a sad one, man. This is a heavy story. Let me know down below in the comment section, man, how y'all feel about this situation, man. Definitely sound off, comment, man. Please comment, guys. Let's have a conversation on this one, because I know a lot of people are going to view this differently. A lot of the comments that I read previously, you know, people had a lot of different things to say about it. So I definitely want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on this one, all right? Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and make sure that you hit the subscribe button. I would definitely appreciate that. But yeah, man, I don't know what else to say on this one, guys. This is, like I said, it's just a overall tragedy. And as I stated in the beginning, it's a lose for everybody. But the lesson is, it goes to show you that being behind the wheel of a vehicle, I'll say this last part, guys, it's no joke. You know, driving a motor vehicle is not a game. It's not a toy. You know, these are 3,000 plus pound vehicles that can unalive somebody very quickly. And again, him being 15 years old, he's not licensed. He hasn't went to driving school. He doesn't understand the fundamentals of driving. He doesn't understand any laws, rules, and regulations to being on the road. So, and he's 15, so he knows better. And the father knew better too. And again, it was a huge risk. And they paid the price for that risk. So, that's what I got to say on that, man. All right. So I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. All right. Peace.